Misses. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
He missed with the jab. Well done with that counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that hook. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That right hook catching air. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, you know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting. Great work. You were thinking?
Here we go, it's round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He misses with that jab. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
He just misses with that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He missed with that jab. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss. You had everything in the bag.
On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Defense is not an option for these two. Missed with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he'll catch you.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Which fighter will say no mas? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Yeah, what are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You don't want... He's not getting back up.
Here's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Another swing and a miss. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab misses. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance in this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switching off. Read up, great work. You were thinking, you were smart. Go out in first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering
The jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight and win your round.
Right, let's get out there.
Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
On to the 5th we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab misses. Catch and shoot. You could write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. see a lull in the action. Here we go again. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That jab misses. Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Don't give him no free shots, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind
Jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Stop that, kid. That jab's looking nice.
There's the bell to start round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe this? Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, all the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Jab does not score. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's all offense, all the time. Misses with the jab. Good defense with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Great work. Don't be looking at the one shot at a time.
Great. Now it's a tougher fight.
Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The work rate is down, the head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. That jab doesn't score. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this thing...
And we enter the 8th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past in this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Throws the jab and doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.